Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jenny and this is episode 2 of crocheting my son a birdwatching themed cardigan. Okay, so last time I spoke to you, I hadn't really progressed that far with the cardigan. We had last episode we planned out the cardigan. I did my alpha graph and did start work on it. I think I got about to 11 rows of the alpha graph, and that was about 2 weeks ago now, and I've made huge progress. So what I have finally done, I have completed the whole of the back panel of his cardigan, and I've also crocheted the front 2 panels as well, and I've just marked out where his sleeves are going to go, how far down. My son's really fussy when it comes to his like jumpers, cardigans and things like that. If they are too tight around his armpits, he will not wear them. And the amount of times I have made him things that are too tight around the arms, too itchy, too scratchy, I wanted to make sure that they were nice and wide so he's got lots of space to get his arms in and out. I've also crocheted a little sun here as well, so that is going to be going sort of like along the back. Today my plan is to make a start on the arms and to start doing, I want to have like 2 clouds across the back, and then have a look at doing some little birds as well. The next stage, obviously once his arms are done, I want to do some pockets, and I was thinking it might be quite cool to do little tapestry pockets. I've seen a really cute kingfisher graph that I'll kind of like insert here, so I might do that as one of the pockets. However, it looks a little bit too big, so I might have to rejig it a little bit, because the front panels, they're only about 27 single crochets like along, and this one, this little graph, it's probably about 30 odd, so I think it might be too wide, so I'm going to have a little bit of a rejig and see what I can do. I've been having a little look on Pinterest and I found quite a few different alpha graph patterns that I might have a little look at for the pockets. He's going to have 2 little pockets on the front. I was thinking I might do little tapestry pockets and then try and do some like applique birds, possibly across the top here. He wants some binoculars on here and his name somewhere as well. I've also got the arms to kind of play around with, and I'm trying to figure out whether I should kind of do the rest of the arm in this blue colour, or this blue as a bit of a contrast. I'm not too sure. I want to add some of the greens back in as well. I am planning on kind of doing like a rib, not necessarily a rib section, but like maybe another single crochet kind of button band along here. And I was definitely going to do that in this blue colour, which I think would look really nice. So yeah, that's how far I've got with that. Yeah, plan of action. I'm going to make some lunch, sit down and then work on the clouds. I've had a go at doing some clouds this morning and they were just turning out horrendous. So I found like a new pattern that I'm going to follow, work on the clouds, get that bit done, and then maybe make a start on the arms. Maybe I'll just do it in the same blue, and then just try and add in a few stripes. I don't know, or maybe I could do the cuffs in the green rather than the blue. Just try and add a bit more colour into it rather than it all just being this big blue. But I suppose if I've got pockets on the front with different colours, I don't know, I guess we'll see. So I'm going to go sit down and start on that and then show you what I get up to. so that's all done now, I think. So that's a little cloud there. It's really not. Okay, so I've finally done the little clouds. I wasn't happy. This one turned out. I'm not too happy with that. This is, yeah, it's rubbish. So I ended just kind of making up something, and I'm much happier with those little clouds now. I think they're going to look really, really cute. Like I said, I only wanted to kind of have just 2 on there really, so maybe something along those lines, I don't know. And then maybe some little birds, so now I need to work out how I'm going to be doing that. But yeah, I think it's looking quite, so happy with how that's turning out. It took me a lot longer than I was hoping. I was hoping that it would only take me about half an hour, but genuinely it's taken me, I'd say, about an hour and a half to crochet 2 clouds. Could be worse. So now I'm just going to have a go at doing some birds. I'll probably just make those up maybe, and then hopefully that won't take too long, and then I can move on to doing his sleeves. Good morning everyone. It is now Thursday. Last time I spoke to you it was Monday, and my plan for Monday was to do do the clouds and the little birds and start the sleeves on my son's cardigan. I managed to do the clouds. Unfortunately that took me a lot longer than I was hoping. It ended up taking me about an hour and a half just to do 2 clouds. Every time I made one it just looked horrendous, so I did complete that in the end, and I also did the little birds as well. And then I got a text message from one of the mums at the school. So my son had been invited to her daughter's birthday party on Sunday, and then she texted me to say that she had to cancel because not enough children had RSVP that they were going to go. And so I was really sad, and by that I think it's such a shame. Poor little girl, just about to turn 6 and no one wants to go to her birthday party. Like, it's just awful. Original plan for that I was just going to give her a birthday card with a little bit of money inside, but I ended up thinking, just feeling so awful after that I crocheted her this. I basically stopped all of my work on my son's cardigan and made this little guy. I just finished him this morning, put a little bow on him. And so today plan is, I've got a few errands to run. I've got to go to the post office and pop to a shop, get her a card, a little gift bag so that Ed can take this to school tomorrow and give that to her, and then hopefully make a little bit more progress with the sleeve. That's my plan. I want to try and get as close to finishing sleeve 1 today so that I can start on sleeve 2 tomorrow. Likelihood that's going to happen is really slim because my daughter's off today. She doesn't go to nursery on a Thursday, so we are going to head out. We're going to go to the shops and the post office, and then come home, hopefully tidy up a little bit, and then I can do a little bit of crochet. Yeah, so I'll catch up with you a little bit later. now Saturday and I have had to restart this arm probably about 4 times now, and I'm just getting to the point where I'm so frustrated with it. Every time I was like decreasing for the arm, it was looking like such a weird shape. I think I might have cracked it now, because previously what I was doing is kind of like decreasing stitches like in the round, just say like every six stitches I'd like decrease, but that was just making it kind of like taper off into a bit of a tube, which was just looking really, really weird. So I have ripped it back and started again. So we're kind of keeping this edge here quite straight, and then what I've started doing is like decreasing 2 stitches every other row, every other round, kind of like, so I'll decrease at the beginning and at the end of each round, and it's now kind of like having a slightly nicer shape, as you can see here. So all the progress that I've made, hello you, all the progress that I've made has basically been null and void over the last few days. So what I'm hoping to achieve over the weekend is just kind of just finish one sleeve. That's my goal. Finish the sleeve, get that done, and hopefully we'll be in a good place. Yeah, so hopefully next time I see you we'll have a bit more of an update. It'll be closer to kind of maybe having a whole sleeve finished. I might sort of either move on to the second sleeve or give the sleeves a bit of a break and then do the button band. I don't know. But yeah, so next time I'll see you, it'll be episode 3. Thank you so much for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to see the next video.